Kurshava is a 7 millenniums-old town. In the southwest part of the town, on the bank of the Danube River, there is a Neolithic settlement, proof of a community that used to hunt, fish, farm the land and grow animals. The Roman era had a strong influence over the history of the area. In the second half of the first century after Christ, there was built a fortress known under the name of Carsium, Thracic name given by the cliffy aspect of the area, from which derives the present name of the town. There are several possible origins for its name. A first origin could be from Turkish Hırsızova, which means the valley of the thieves. A second possible origin is from the expression Odavan hırs geliyor, said by the Sultan in the moment of Ottoman annexation of the fortress, which means here comes the lowland bear.
In the 19th century, the teacher Ioan Kotovu had the initiative to build a monumental school on one of the highest points in town. In that building was also included a museum which suffered major damage in both world wars. In the communist era, the school moved its location simultaneously with the town center. Nowadays, the school activity is held in 2 buildings, 28 classrooms and labs. There are 900 students taught by 55 teachers. The Ioan Kotovu Theoretical High School has 2 sports fields which are used for different activities. Comenius is an European educational program which has the objective of cooperation between the educational institutions of Europe and encourages the tolerance and the better understanding of the European culture.
Impact is an international youth movement with the purpose of youth involvement in their community issues. Over the time, the Impact Club of Ioan Kotovu High School had over 100 volunteers which developed the essential competencies in personal development and project writing.
There were several activities in the high school with the goal of awareness about domestic violence and knowing the methods against it.
School sport teams won several awards at different competitions all over the country.
The school has 2 parks in which the students can spend their free time.
The town hall is situated in the central spot of the town, in the 1st of December square, along with the cultural center and different commercial institutions.
I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own.
Another recreation method for both citizens and tourists is represented by the Cultural Centers Park, modernized in 2012 according to the European Union standards.
Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs.
The Carsium fortress represents the main historical point of the city, being initially founded by the Getodacic tribes of Moesia. After the Daco-Roman Wars, the fortress became an important naval port and commercial point for the Daco-Roman civilization.
Don't you
Carson Museum was founded with the attendance of the royal family of Romania. The museum has in its collection different artifacts discovered nearby the Carson fortress, and not only. The museum is under the administration of archaeologist teacher Nicolae Constantin, which helped its development by activities over his archaeologist career along with his team.
Our town is enjoying a multitude of places of worship, among which is the oldest building in the area, historical and religious monument, the Sultan Mehmet Mosque, built in the early 1812 by the Sultan with the same name.
The main Orthodox Christianity symbol of Hârșava is the Holy Church of Saints Constantine and Elena, built in 1908 and consecrated in 1912. The church, initially taught as a cathedral, is being considered one of the most beautiful in Romania, along with other places of worship such as Curtea de Argeș Monastery.
The second church ever built in the town is the Church of San Dimitri Daniu, situated nearby the Theoretical High School of Ioan Cotovu, characterized by its classic Byzantine architecture.
In 2012, on one of the highest spots of the town, surrounded by the most beautiful views given by Mother Nature, was built the holy monastery of Prodomița. Nowadays, the monastery offers a warm place for the local believers and also for the tourists willing to discover the beauty of our town.
During the First World War, nearby the cliffy bank of Hârșava town, the ship Totuș was sank. In the memory of drowned sailors, there was raised a monument known today under the name of Sailors' Cross. The most important river in Romania is the Danube, the main factor which helped the economical development of our town. The location of Hârșava at the intersection of the Grand Isle of Brăila with the Isle of Ialomița represented an important factor for the town's development as a commercial and touristic port. Danube also represented a major source for the wellness of the citizens, having a significant role for the growth of the commerce in the area.
The naval site of Cârșava was built in the communist era by the initiative of the dictator Nicolae Ceaușescu. Despite the enormous invested funds, the site was never completed and no ship was ever built in Hârșava. In the heart of the Dobrogea forest, only 10 kilometers away from the city, there are the thermal springs of Cuturas, having the same therapeutic properties as the most important spas in Romania. The spring has also a significant contribution for the development of the tourism in the area.
all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love.